I know. You surprised to see me? I know. It's Saturday. I had to work. Yeah. No, while you were home doing whatever you do, I was out here working. Yes. So I'm home, feeling good. And guess what? Good. Look what my mug says. It's so good to be home. So good to be home. Want to do it? Okay. What you got? What you got, a wine glass? Oh, okay. I was just wondering because it's yeah, it's 5 o'clock. It's almost 5. Oh, you right. All right, here we go. Okay. Not coffee, just some tea. But like I said, I love everything in my mug, so just some tea. But how are you? You good? I don't know. I got this tickle in my throat. And I can't seem to shake it, but it better turn me loose. Today was a good day. It wasn't cold. I went out just like this with sweater and my t-shirt on, but it was a nice day. Wasn't hectic. I can't complain. I have no complaints. Today was a beautiful day, and I'm off tomorrow and I'm off Monday. See, you were off today, so don't do that. All right? Yeah. But it was good. I'm looking on, every time I look on social media, I try to look at things that are uplifting and encouraging and, and then, but the first thing you see is something crazy, something that make you want to look into it, because it could be just messy. It's a mess. And you're like, wait, what happened? You want to do that. And I'm trying to get away from that. I'm trying to stay focused, trying to stay positive. But every now and then a little messiness want to creep in my spirit. And I be wanting to know what happened over there. What? But I'm not. I digress. I'm not going to do that. But I was talking today to some of my coworkers, and when we were talking about family and children and, especially motherhood, and when you think of when you can think or remember when you gave birth, if you are a mother and you gave birth to your child, and how much pain or how uncomfortable you were during that laboring period. But then you realize that as soon as you heard that baby cry, or that baby was out, do you remember the excruciating pain you were in? I mean, I don't. And I said, this is just me. So I was talking to another mother, and she said, it was like the pain was just taken away, and I just focused on my baby. I said, that is it. During that pain, you're focusing on that pain because you're like, ooh, epidural, something. Y'all got to do something in here. But once that baby is here, it's like, woo, I'm okay. I made it through that. My baby's good. You done forgot all about what you was doing a few seconds ago. That's how wonderfully we are made. And I think my attitude toward pain now is knowing that it's not going to last always. It's not. Whenever I feel a little discomfort now, I try to focus on the fact that it's not going to last always. Trouble don't last always. They say that. Trouble don't last always. Nothing is going to last always. Even some good stuff isn't going to last always. You're going to have some sprinkles of bad stuff with that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Everything that we do in life it's a lesson for us. There's some trials and tribulations that we may never have to go through, but somebody else went through it. And by them going through it, they can tell us about it, which may prevent us from following in the steps that contribute to their life being the way that it is. Or something that we could have compassion on another person because we know that was hard and difficult for them to get through. We can learn from each other. That's why I'm telling you now, this week coming up, y'all, remember I told you that there is going to be a testimony this week. And so I am connected with a counseling service, and it's called A Healing Place. So there is a young lady who's going to tell you how she got to a healing place and her experience and testimony. It's going to be powerful, y'all. Because you're not hearing it secondhand. You're going to hear it from her mouth. You're not going to hear me talking about somebody else's testimony. No, it's her testimony, and she's going to tell you her testimony. Guess what? I'm hearing it for the first time, just like you. But I want you to listen. I'm going to tell you when it's going to be, and I want you to stay tuned and listen for it, okay? Because maybe it's going to encourage you. Maybe it will encourage you to help someone else, or maybe it will encourage you to get some therapy for yourself. You know, as people of melanin hue, we need therapy too. All right? And I'm just not promoting therapy. I'm promoting a relationship with God. So if therapy is the route to get you to God, then you better take it. You know, if you need to vent, and let me tell you this, I just read something online. I'm not skipping. It's all going to flow together. Just stay with me. Read something and it said for a crisis center, right? So I was reading some information and it was saying, even if you just need to vent. Did you know that? I mean, am I the only one? I didn't know that. Like, you just wanted to vent. You were having a very bad day and some bad thoughts were going through your mind. Not the S word, not wanting to eliminate yourself, not that far, but you need to vent. Did you know you can do that on a crisis line? I didn't know that, but you can. But why go that far when there's help? There's somebody you can talk to. You know, I want you to get the help you need. I got the help I needed. You get the help you need. You know somebody who needs help. We got to start helping ourselves and helping each other. All right. So listen out for that testimony. I'm going to tell you about it. I know it's going to be powerful. I know that when you hear it, something will remind you of something you have experienced, or you know someone who have experienced similar things. But it's a testimony, and it's proof that by getting the help you need and reaching out to God, that He will provide and He will take care of you. Okay? All right. I ain't gonna say no more because I can't tell you no more. But I gotta take the sweat off. I know that. So I have my quote. No, I don't just do quotes in the morning time. Okay, I can do quotes any day. I love quotes. If you got a good quote and you want me to say it online, put it in the comments. I love a quote. Love them. So here we go. This quote says, F-E-A-R. F-E-A-R. Fear has two meanings. Forget everything and run. That's one meaning. Forget everything and run. Fear, number one. Fear, number two. Face everything and rise. The choice is yours. Face everything and rise, or fear everything and run. Your choice. I've done my running, so I'm trying to face anything I need to face. I'm not afraid. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay? So you got it. Fear. Two meanings. Forget everything and run. Face everything and rise. Your choice is yours. That's the quote for the day. I love you on purpose. Yes, 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 yes. I'm good. You're good. Let's be good together. And you know I love you on purpose, but there ain't a thing you can do about that, but God loves you more. Okay? You better be glad of that. All right? I will talk to you soon with that, my child. Love you. Bye.